When people disappoint us, it's devastating. You know, we love to love people, yet for many, loving and allowing themselves to get close to another is a risk they're simply not willing to take, regardless of the deep need and the desire that drives us as human beings to connect, to give, and receive love. For some, the risk is worth the gain. They can put themselves out there and seem to not be affected nor concerned whatsoever that others will reject them. And if they are truly concerned, they certainly don't show it. But there are many that feel that the risk is just too big and too scary to take. The thought of being rejected outweighs the benefits those relationships could provide. Now, how could something so important to our very existence become so intimidating that it leads us into isolation? What is it about relationships that causes us so much fear? And why are others able to take that risk? What makes us so different in this way? Hi, my name is Dr. Mcayla, and if this topic resonates with you or someone you know who is constantly pulling away from those relationships that would offer them the very things you know they need in their lives, then I want you to know there's not only an explanation for why this happens, but a way out, and a way that will change the way you think about relationships and the power they have in our lives. Relationships help us to understand ourselves better. But you see, that can be a good thing and a bad thing for some. If we are defined by them, then the power they hold over us is bigger than our desire to have them. The very thought of not being accepted by another can become so terrifying that one would choose to be alone in a world that was never meant to be experienced in this way. But that terror is simply a story of one's background and a narrative that can be rewritten. Understanding why we fear commitment, connection, and closeness will not only change the way one interacts with others, it will change the direction of one's life and purpose in this world. What I can share with you now is that you are not alone. As a matter of fact, this is a tipping point for so many in their relationships with their spouses, their families, their coworkers, their friends, and with the very audience to which they'll one day share their very meaningful story to help others along their way. Relationships are the cornerstone to understanding our sense of self. So if you struggle with self-confidence, self-motivation, acts of receiving from others, then I want you to know you are a large percentage of the population. Yet to change this pattern requires the most simplest process of understanding why you do it. Your life can change in just a single moment. One epiphany is all it takes. The question is, are you willing to step out of your own way and give yourself permission to learn? Join me for further discussion and learn how you can achieve and overcome the fears that hold most people back today. And for now, here's to living.